Hi, and welcome to Blue's Garden. This is my germination and seedling update. A quick start of my sweet potato. Hopefully I'll have a nice bunch of sweet potato slips. And also doing a little bit of rooting of some cuttings from my geraniums. I bring a bunch in late fall and overwinter them and then take some cuttings and start rooting some. And now I'm transplanting some of those. Unfortunately, I didn't grab any video of taking the cuttings and starting them in the water, but this is transplanting them into some dirt. They've been in water rooting out. So let's take a look. First, let's see how the seedlings and germination has been going for onions, peppers, a little bit of eggplant, some greens, beet greens, and lettuces, and more. Let's take a look.
All right, so here are the 3 shelves that are active. Top shelf these are all onions, Utah yellow, white sweet, 5 different varieties of onion. And over here we have the salad greens and beet greens. And then bottom shelf are some herbs that I've got growing that have been overwintering. And these are the green leaf lettuce to pick.
So, other day I came home from work and brought the barrel in. Found a little surprise. We have a fairly steep roof. In New England, you do because you get a lot of heavy snow sometimes. This year is the first time in quite some time that we have had such deep freezes. And there were big chunks of ice, basically about the size and thickness of a car door, that were lying around partially in my backyard, partially in my back walk. And this.
A little meander down my back walkway. These chunks are like the bottom of your door, driver's door, passenger's door. And that gutter is probably not the way it's supposed to be. Came up that back porch, it just came flying off.
So, back porch gutter aside, back inside, yesterday I did a little bit of prepping in a bit, probably about a week or so, maybe this coming weekend, we'll see. I will start my plum tomatoes, the second batch of plum tomatoes, really. I always have those 6 early Romas that I get out first, but then I have another bunch of Romas, San Marzano, a couple of different types of Romas, including a new one. But I wanted to get the seed starter prepped for that.
All right, so first up, I'm going to prep a few 6-packs for some of the Roma and plum type tomatoes that I'm going to start in about a week. But I want to get these seed starter hydrated. So I've got 4 different varieties of plum tomato that I want to get at least a 6-pack of each going.
Prepped for plum tomatoes is done, and now prep for the sweet potato. Now, this is a fairly easy process. It's basically just getting some organic sweet potato or seed start sweet potato. They can't be the ones you buy in the regular grocery store. Those are treated with a growth inhibitor. So if you do go to the grocery store, it has to be organic, or use a high quality sweet potato from a place like Wood Prairie Family Farm.
Now, first up, I'm going to fill the bottom with some potting soil, and then I will put my sweet potato, organic sweet potato, on top. You can either use organic sweet potatoes, got to be organic, or you can use seed potatoes, sweet potato. So, I want these guys to be about half buried, halfway up. I'm going to put a little extra soil next to the potting mix, next to each of the sweet potato in order to get good soil to seed potato contact. So, and after that, it is a matter of getting these things, the soil moistened up.
Sweet potato started. Hopefully, in a few weeks' time, you'll start to see the slips coming and the next steps, which is knocking the slips off and getting them in water and getting some roots going. But sweet potatoes started. Next up is transplanting, planting out these geranium starts that I have.
All right, next up, I've got these geranium that I have been rooting out in some water. They have decent root development after some time in some water. These geranium cuttings. So, I have put some seed starter and potting mix, a combo seed starter potting mix, in the bottom of these little 4x4 trays. And I am going to get the roots in there, the cuttings in there, and then get some good fill around the stems of these things and get these roots potted up. This is new for me. I've always just, hoped for the best each year, and this is the first time I've done some cuttings and try to propagate my own geranium over the winter. So we'll see how it goes. I'm comfortable with vegetables. This is all new to me. Flowers are new for me. Some of these look more healthy than others, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I've got a lot of cuttings and some that I'm overwintering anyway, the bigger pots. So this is just an experiment to give me some more experience with doing some cuttings and rooting. So we shall see how it goes. Get some good contact with the potting mix and make sure it's tapped down so that there is no air spots. And then the last of the cuttings, get the roots in there, tuck them in, and get some good contact, extra soil around, and tap it down so that there's no air pockets in there, and hopefully it takes. And up in my bedroom, I've got a big door that goes to an outside porch, and I got other ones that have been up there for a bit, and get them up there for lots of light. We shall see in a few weeks how they do. I rotate them every once in a while so they don't only grow towards the light.
And at the end of the week, final last look at the grow light shelves and seeing how everything is coming in.
And a last look at the end of the week, how these guys have all done. Eggplant is coming up. You can see a couple there in the back on the top right. The six-pack aroma is doing well. The peppers haven't, but they've only been in for a few bits. And onion look great. Plenty of onion seedlings coming up. They will be transplanted soon enough. So here is the sweet potato. The soil's moistened. Here is the salad mix. And if you look real close, you can see in the beet greens little bits popping up. There's a look from afar at the 3 shelves so far with onions on the top. I'll close up the plastic and let it heat up, and that'll be good for another week. Of course, I got water in the middle.
Thanks very much for watching this far. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the almighty algorithm. You all know that. That was an update of the onions that are coming in very nicely, leeks, bunching onions, also the eggplant I have started, the peppers, which are still early yet. They haven't quite germinated yet, but they've only been in a week or so. The Roma tomatoes, which are doing well, the first batch of 6. So peppers, onions, eggplant, leeks, Oh, yeah, the greens, salad greens, the mixed salad greens, beet greens are starting to show. Um, the herbs that I've had in the basement growing, and the um, little gem butterhead lettuce that is ready to be picked this weekend. Thanks very much. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps me grow, and that helps you grow. Thanks.